garden tour for you. Aren't you excited? My niece came to help me today. My nephew came too, but he's not as helpful because he's only one. But my 7-year-old niece came and helped us plant, and I got one whole section done. So I have one section left that's going to be potatoes and pole beans. So I'm super excited. I got a lot done. So I'll turn you around and I'll show you what I still have left and what I do have almost ready to go. So these are my milk jugs, and it's mostly like cucumbers and melons and stuff that have to go in this section here. Just don't have time to do it today, and we're tired. We got a lot done though. And you can see there's some flowers. I have these, I forget what they're called, but the ones on this end are blue because that's my mom's favorite color, so I grew a bunch of those. And then this row right here, these are all different kinds of dry beans, and look at them, this one's already too high. So a different kind, and in the ends I've planted some flowers that are like climbing flowers, so we'll see how they do. We'll just start over in this section here. Something ate the tops of my beets. I don't know what it is. I've weeded this a couple of times, but I think I need to probably do it again after a good rain. It doesn't look bad, it's just it could look better. And there, you can see there's cilantro right here. Let's see, there's cilantro. It hasn't bolted yet, I'm so shocked. That was my radishes. I didn't even get one radish, they just bolted because it was so hot. And the same with this right here, that was my arugula, it just bolted. You can see my carrots. I don't know if I have any carrots ready to go. Maybe, I should look. I keep looking because I want carrots, but yeah, there's some in there. Look at that. And then these, I think there's 5 rows here, are potatoes. If you can see the end, I planted dill. I found that planting dill in with my potatoes helped with the bugs. So I have some sweet peas that I picked a couple of days ago. Some more sweet peas and a few beans. The beans didn't do real well this year. Even though I soaked them, they still struggled. Some more turnips. I've actually picked a couple already. They didn't do all that great, but in here you can't really see it, but I have like onions and I forget, leeks, I think. Some more peas and beans. Swiss chard that went to seed. I didn't even get to try. That was so frustrating. So I have 1 row beans, 1 row peas together. This row, again, I planted the cilantro. It was going to seed when I actually did it, like when I put it in the ground, like within a week or 2. Same with the Swiss chard, I think. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I did that. This one did the same thing, this Swiss chard. It's disappointing. But I did get some more peas, and these are kohlrabies. I have some lettuce on the end. I cut it off, so. But look at my flowers over here. That's cool. Forget what they're called, but they are so pretty. I have a bunch more coming up. I know this is one section I forgot to weed the other day, but let's see the little peppers here. There's pepper in each hole. It's hard to see because, and I have those right there are the peppers that I grew in milk jugs. They're still, and you can see them, they're actually bigger than the ones, except for these 2 here. The ones in the milk jugs are the same size as the ones that I got from somebody give them to me. I forget exactly how it works, but it was weird because I didn't actually get the peppers I grew versus the one I bought at the greenhouse weren't any bigger. So this is my row of kale. It's actually doing pretty good. Some more arugula that went to seed on me, and I believe that is some more kohlrabies and some lettuce. My lettuce hasn't bolted, amazingly enough. My beets, I've been eating off of these. I'm super excited about that. And then over here is, makes me sad. This is my turnip row, and like I would say at least half of the turnips are going to seed, and I won't get any turnips. This is so disappointing. Carrots, see my carrots? I think it's a bit weird that my carrots are seeding, but they're first year carrots. Look at this. I'm going to get seeds out of it. I've never had that happen before. Okay. I'm happy with seeds, I guess. It's just weird. All right. I think these are collards. And they put pretty good. Another row of carrots. I believe those are supposed to be onions, but I don't see any. I don't think they did very good. And we have potatoes, onions, and potatoes. So then I'm going to flip you over here. This is my tomato bed and tomatillo bed, and I have a few, I don't know if you can tell, over there. I have some marigolds. This is supposed to be peas, but as you can see, they didn't do very well, so I'm actually going to replant it with some of the stuff that you saw at the beginning. So these 2 rows are peas, and part of this row. These did okay, but these did terribly, so I'm just gonna plant some other stuff. But look at these beans, aren't they beautiful? These are all dry beans, by the way. But look at, they are pink flowers, and then I did some red flowered ones. They're just so pretty. And I don't know if you can see over there, quite a few of my rows are the red beans, or just have a pretty color for the bean thing. And they're climbing slowly up the uprights, which is exciting for me. And I'm putting like the melons and cantaloupes inside in the rows as well. But I think these 2 rows here are just going to be whatever vining thing I haven't planted in the ground yet that needs to go in. So we have my corn here. This is sweet corn. No, popcorn. That's sweet corn. And then in between I have rows of onions, but this is the first year I've done onion from seed. And even though I had my boys do it, I don't think nobody planted the onions well, including myself. So I'm definitely need to work on that. And I keep fixing this plastic and it keeps doing that. It's really frustrating. So this is what my niece did with me today. All right, we have, I don't remember now. Oh, turnips, beets, and then I did peas, beans. I think it's 2 rows of beans. Then we have lettuce, spinach, Swiss chard, basil. And then the last 3 rows are pinto beans, navy beans, and kidney beans. So she helped us put it down. We got all of this done in 1 hour with 3 of us working. I was so impressed. My niece worked so hard. I was so proud of her. All right, this is my mom's garden. Now I'm gonna walk past my mom's garden because her garden always looks amazing. But this is my potato patch. I just weeded it and I replanted potatoes in it because there was some empty spots, as you can see. So hopefully I just gotta mulch it now. This is the only piece of plastic I have left, and this is for my dry beans and whatever else I still have left. What do I have left? Flowers mostly, I think. And then this is my son's blueberry bushes. I asked him what he wanted to grow. He said blueberries. I'm like, of course, because it's like a long thing to grow, but they're just starting to get right. So there's a couple on that one, a couple on this one. That one is loaded, and they're all blue. I should probably tell my son he has to come get them. This is my herb bed. This is, let's see, chives, oregano, mint, and wormwood, I think. Some more mint. My chamomile. That's supposed to be a marigold. And then I have parsley and lemon balm. My fallen Greek didn't go very well. I'll have to try again. I have some more seed left. This is my cabbage patch. This is mostly Brussels sprouts, I think. And then this is cabbages. And then the broccoli is over there. And the cauliflower. So they really popped up the last few days. Glad to see that. Oh, I know you can't really see, but in here are my flowers. Right here is where I stopped planting flowers. So I have 1, 2, 3 rows here to plant flowers in yet. And then over here I planted potatoes, zucchini, and a summer squash. And then I have, what do you call it? Actually, it looks terrible, but I planted a borage right there. I was hoping to get, supposedly it helps to deter bugs, and I have horrible bug problems. Okay, in here I planted celery. You can see not all of them made it, but you can see some of them are doing okay. When I come back and weed it in a week or two, you'll be able to see it better. But this is my next potato patch, which looks pretty good. I have a couple of weeds, so I'll just have one of my boys go through the potato patch. Each of them can go through a potato patch and we should be done. It won't take me too long. I have 3 rows of carrots. I'm so excited about them. I weeded them, planted them at the right time, weeded them at the right time. These are pole beans. They weren't supposed to be. So I have to actually find something to put them up on, which stinks because I was trying to not put pole beans over here. And then these are the purple beans, bush beans. They did okay, but I would like to have seen more. And this row didn't come in at all, so I'm going to replant some yellow beans in here. It's disappointing. These, I have sweet onions and red onions. Some more beans. These are, let's see, Kentucky yellow beans. And then whatever it was that I planted in here did not grow. I'm thinking it was probably the lima beans. But look at that. Those are my black, I can't think about it. Garbanzo beans. They are amazing. So I was really happy with that. And these 2 rows are my black bush beans. They're my favorite beans to grow for dry beans. They're just really delicious. This, I need to weed it. I'm waiting. I wanted to wait one more week just because it's like a multitude of beets and radishes and stuff. And I need to be able to tell where it is. And you can see it, but it's really, really tiny. When it gets bigger, it's easier to distinguish between the weed and that. So I'm waiting. This row is onions, which I can see some in there, so we'll see how they do. These are the ones that we planted from seed. This is 1 row of purple potatoes. Again, it needs to be weeded. And then right here, these are the peppers. These are, no, wait, are these peppers? I think they're peppers. No, they're okra. Okay, I have, is it 6 okra or 4? I forget, okra, and then I have peppers down there, and those are the ones that I grew. I just didn't put them in yet. They were big enough. It was just that I haven't had enough time, and I'm okay with them sitting in there to get bigger because they're like this size. All of them are. I mean, even, I think I talked to you about this before. Even the ones I bought from the store. I mean, look at that. Oh, I didn't buy them. I was giving them, but it's like I traded for them. It's like, really, why? I think I bought this one because it was $1 for like 4 of them. That one's from the store. They're just not growing very fast. It's weird. But anyway, I guess I need to weed this part. And I'll show you one more section with strawberries and my dill and onions and garlic. I'm not going to go to the other end, but the other end has the new strawberry patch on it. But strawberries are pretty much done. The dill smells really good. Those are my walking onions. Too bad I just weeded that. That's really irritating. Look at the sunflowers, aren't they pretty? That's the other thing I have to plant over here. And that lettuce I picked the other day, it was really good, the lettuce. Look, I have some sage that came back up. Collards going to seed. I think that's what that is, I don't know. And then my garlic. And that's it.